Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports on location. Tonight we are broadcasting live from Benilde-St. Margaret's High School and the home of the Red Knights as they take on the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars in this Metro West Conference boys basketball matchup. Coming into the game tonight, Benilde is on a 3-game winning streak, having beaten Minneapolis Washburn, Bloomington Kennedy, and Robbinsdale Cooper. They are now going to take on the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars, who have lost 7 of their last 8 games. So we'll see what happens tonight. I'm Robert Christensen. Along with me is Andrew Silverstein. We'll be bringing you the play-by-play and the color. Glad you're along, and we're about to begin. Benilde is in red and white. They'll be going from our left to our right in the first half, and we're about to begin with the tip-off. Starting lineups include Gabe Alata, Joe Dunn, Riley Miller, Liam Ford for the Red Knights, and for the Jaguars we have Gavin Lyons, Owen Campbell, Mike Evans, Charlie Bedore, and Isaiah Watts, number 33, who is the quarterback of their football team, and Riley Miller is the quarterback of the Red Knights. So here we are, underway. Red Knights are on a roll with a 3-game winning streak. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Man-to-man defense being played by the Jaguars.
All right, we're underway here. That is number 44 with the ball for the Red Knights. That is Carter Uphus. Over to the right side to Gabe Alata. As the Red Knights work the ball around the perimeter, Riley Miller penetrates, shoots it out to Alata, and his 3-point shot off the mark. Rebound, number 3, Owen Campbell. The senior 5'10" guard now has the ball. Over to Watts, to the right side, to number 5. That is Charlie Bedore. Now to Campbell. Red Knights are also in man-to-man half-court defense here. Riley Miller guarding number 5, Charlie Bedore. Over to Watts. Watts to Bedore. He sets it up. Both teams playing good defense to start here. Bedore gives it up to number 4. That's Mike Evans. He's a senior, 6'4" forward. Evans has it at the top of the key. Very close.
There's no shot clock in these games.
Nope, no shot clock in high school. Pass over to number 2, that's Gavin Lyons. Shot by Watts, off the mark, rebound on the floor.
Ball, Jaguars.
Lyons with it, over to the right side. That's Charlie Bedore. Great defense being down low, nice feed by Lyons down to Evans, and the Jaguars draw first blood, and they are showing a full court press here, and we got a foul and a push on the Jaguars. I think that's gonna go against Mike Evans, number 4. Here's the replay. There's the feed down below. Nice look, and he didn't get fouled.
Could have been a call.
Yeah, Mike Evans was looking for the call, and he should have gotten it. Boy, they are really, that's 2 fouls now on the full court press by the Jaguars.
Number 4.
Coach Jeff Evans for the Jaguar barking instructions from the sideline. He can't be happy with those 2 quick fouls. That's gonna hurt them down the road if we get into a free throw shooting contest. Riley Miller, nice job bringing the ball across.
You do have to like the hustle.
Stolen by Isaiah Watts, ball down. Nice bounce pass to number 3, Owen Campbell from Evans, and the Jaguars are up 4-0 quickly. Now Alata quickly down the court, drives off the rim, rebound Watts. Jaguars quickly now, back over the line. Number 5 with it, Charlie Bedore. Over to number 2, Gavin Lyons. Lyons all the way across to the near side. Big 3 shot by Charlie Bedore, off the rim. Rebound, number 23 for the Red Knights, Joe Dunn, the senior 6'5" captain. Pass down low to number 44, Carter Uphus. And now here comes Watts, gives it up to
Give and go.
Campbell, and off. Alata now. 3 players way behind, back and forth. Alata slows it up, back to the top of the key to number 32, Liam Ford. Riley Miller's first shot from the side, off the mark. We got a foul underneath on the Jaguars. It looks like it's going to be called on Gavin Lyons. Here's the replay, Andrew.
Not sure where the foul was there. Looks like he had good position for the rebound.
Third team foul for the Jaguars. There's the play before, that nice outlet pass and the break, 2-1. Jaguars off to a great start, although they already have 3 team fouls. We'll see how that plays near the end of the first half. 44 with it is Carter Uphoose. Shot off the mark, rebound Isaiah Watts, gives it up to Charlie Bedore. And he'll slowly bring it up the court, across the timeline. So the Jaguars are pressing full court on made shots. And Benilde is content to stay in the half-court man-to-man. All right, that's Riley Miller on number 5, Charlie Bedore. Down low, nice feed, but covered and batted away by Uphoose. Gives it up to Alata. He's coming down the middle of the court. Gives it up to, and his pass was errant, intended for Liam Ford, and goes off the mark. And we got a whistle and some substitutions coming in for Benilde. Number 33 checks in, that's Nick Peterson, along with number 42 in the match now is Walker Johnson. So Jaguars 4-0 lead, just under 14 minutes to go first half. Isaiah Watts from three-point land, and he nails it. And the Jaguars suddenly have a 7-0 lead. And Riley Miller, he's their senior captain. He's gonna have to settle the Red Knights down. They gotta get some points here soon. Starts the offense now, gives it up to 44, Carter Uphoose. Now Riley Miller has it. Over to the left side, to number 33, Nick Peterson. His shot off the mark. Rebound, nice box out by Charlie Bedore. And he brings it off the timeline, over the timeline, to Mike Evans. Now in the match, number 11 is Riley Anderson. And that shot off the mark, or that pass, intercepted by the Red Knights. Riley Miller, over to Uphoose, down low, and his pass cannot be handled, intended for number 23, Joe Dunn. And now Gavin Lyons gives it up to Charlie Bedore. He's their quarterback, and he's a senior captain, and he starts the offense. Isaiah Watts, he nailed it from before. Nice rebound there by number 11, Riley Anderson, getting it out to Lyons. Now Bedore has it. Bedore now, still man-to-man defense by the Red Knights. Bedore gives it up to Watts, looks down, almost stolen away by Uphoose. Riley Anderson now. Watts. Evans. Back to Lyons. Nice ball distribution by the Jaguars. They're showing great patience. Bedore takes his man over to the left side, passes up on the shot. That was Anderson. Out to number 4. That is Evans. His shot from three-point land off the mark. And that's going to be off the Red Knights' foot, I believe. Yep. Jaguars retain possession.
Nice hustle play there by the Jaguars. Getting down on the ground.
Yeah, great camera work there by our Cameron Owen. Looks like there was a little bit of an injury.
Twisted ankle.
Yeah, he got rolled up on there, so I don't know if he came out. I didn't notice yet. So Bedore now with it. Over to Evans. Boy, Jaguars moving the ball very, very well.
They're setting their offense up on the high post.
Watts with it, tries to get it down the line, successfully does so. That's number 25 in the match, Jacob Bechtold, 6'3" junior, number 25. He's on the left wing. Bedore now working against Riley Miller. He'll bring it back up top, and they'll set it up again. Under 12 minutes to go, first half. Bechtold with it. Watts gets it down to Evans, and he turns around and it spins out. He has been unlucky down below tonight.
Beautiful entry pass, just couldn't get the shot to drop.
All right, Red Knights have it on the turnover. Number 24 will throw it in. There's the 24 is Dylan Dries now in the match, a 6'8" junior forward. All right, at the top of the key, number 33, Nick Peterson. Riley Miller, and he takes a big long three off the mark, just barely though. Red Knights still looking to get on the board. Inside to number 24, and that spins out. 24 again is the 6'8". Dylan Dries, and there, finally, the Red Knights are on the board. Joe Dunn, 6'5" senior, and they're only down 5.
I think the Jaguars saved the ball underneath their own basket, which is something you want to shy away from.
We got a foul and a block on the Red Knights coming. That will just be their first team foul. Here's the replay here. Nice look down there by Dries as he finds Dunn for 2 points. And you know, as much as the Jaguars have dominated, Andrew, they're only up 5 points, so that bodes well for the Red Knights. All right, pass in underneath. Tenacious defense by the Red Knights here. Both teams are playing really tight man-to-man half-court defense. Bechtold with it. Over to number 44 now in the match. That's Alec Williams. He's a 6'6" senior. Over to the right side. That's Bechtold. Bedore with it. Alec Williams. Over to the left side, Riley Anderson. Slowing down just a little bit. That's Evans, and he'll shoot from three-point land, and that is way off the mark. Rebound by Dunn. Riley Miller over to the right side to number 24, Dries. Dries all the way across court. Dangerous pass, but Walker Johnson got it. There's Dries, and he'll shoot from 3. The 6'8" can't make it. Now another three-point shot off the mark. Boy, Benilde is just ice cold tonight, Andrew. It's warmer outside on a 40-degree Minneapolis day than it is for the Red Knight shooting percentage. Let's hope that gets better for Red Knight fans. Okay, now number 5, Bedore. Over to the left side, Riley Anderson. Bedore throws up a big 3 off the mark. Rebound, out of bounds to the Red Knights. 9.5 minutes to go first half. Not a lot of scoring, Andrew. Not a lot of good shooting.
Jaguars moving the ball successfully, getting the open looks. But you might think about trying to get the ball inside. Your probabilities of making a basket are a little higher when you shoot from a little closer.
Well, the shooting percentage for both teams, we don't have those up-to-date stats, but have got to be in the single digits. 7-2, and we're halfway through the first period. Reminds me of a Pittsburgh Wild game I just recently watched. All right, Dries off the mark badly. Rebound Jaguars, and they will bring it up. That's number 3, Owen Campbell with the ball. Crosses the timeline, now into 44, that's Alec Williams. Now number 11 has it, Riley Anderson. Nice pass into number 44, Alec Williams, and he drills it. Nice play by the Jaguars, and they go up 7, 9-2. And they are now backing off the full court press. Isaiah Watts looks like he's going to be coming back in the match here. Now Riley Miller. Red Knights are going to need his leadership tonight to get back in this game. Dries now low to Dunn, and that's worked twice now. That's a nice combination. They combined on the first 2 points, and now they're just down 5. Coming up on 8 minutes to go in the first half. Very fast-moving first half tonight. Campbell with it for the Jaguars. Nice pass out to Bedore. Bedore gets it over to number 25, and he puts up, that's Jacob Bechtold off the mark. Now Riley Miller on the right side. And nice pass, and he gives it to number 33, Nick Peterson. He drives the lane on the left side, draws the foul, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Yep, got him on the wrist.
Ball fake like he was going to kick the ball out to the wing. Proceeded to drive to the basket, got the foul at the free throw line. 4th team foul for the Jaguars, and nice first shot there by Nick Peterson. I have this feeling, Andrew, that it's going to be free throw shooting that's going to get the Red Knights back into this, especially if the Jaguars commit 3 more fouls. There are 3 more fouls from putting the Red Knights in the bonus, but again, it's a very fast-moving half. We're already below 8 minutes. And very low scoring. Off the mark on the second attempt. Rebound, Mike Evans gives it up to Owen Campbell, 5'10" senior guard. Now to the left side to Bechtold. That's number 11, Riley Anderson. Into Watts, gives it up quickly. Wow, Jaguars are moving the ball very, very well. Evans. Anderson. Bechtold into Watts. Big power dribble. Turn around. Off the mark, gets his own rebound and puts it in. What great athleticism by Isaiah Watts, number 33 for the Jaguars, and they go up 11-5. Follow your shot.
Number 42 now with it is Walker Johnson for the Red Knights. And the Red Knights are moving the ball well too. They just have not been shooting very well from the outside. They just need someone to get hot. And the drive, and is that going to be a charge? Nope. What do they charge? Yeah, it looks like it's going to be the block on Watts. That's number 32 driving. Liam
Looked
Ford.
like he was set to me. I don't know.
Well,
that's the way it
so
goes.
that's the 5th team foul now. Here's Watts' rebound. Look at the athleticism for him to keep the ball above his head and not bring it down to the waist. That takes incredible strength and fortitude and mental ability to understand that you can't do that. Really nice play by Isaiah Watts there. Okay, at the free throw line, the Red Knights make the first one. Liam Ford at the line. They're 2 for 3 tonight from the line, and they're 2 for 4. That percentage is going to have to go up if they want to have a chance at winning. All right, Jaguars now with it. A lot of back in the match for the Red Knights. That's Riley Anderson, number 11, gives it up to 3, Owen Campbell. Watts with it, gets bumped from behind by Alata, and that was a good call, right in front of the official. Right, bumps him, yep. Yeah, he knew it. He put his eyes down, he saw it. Only the 2nd team foul for the Red Knights. Oh, another foul. Yep. I don't know. That was touchy. I wasn't sure that should have been called.
Have a look here, see what happened.
Boy, I thought that was good defense. He really didn't. I don't think number 33, Nick Peterson, thought much of that call either. I mean, I didn't see his hip hit the hip of Isaiah Watts there. He got his hand in there and deflected the ball. It looks like textbook defense to me from the Red Knights. Nice pass down low. Now Watts. Back to Campbell. Up top to the top of the key. Charlie Bedore with it now. No, that's Riley Anderson. Campbell. Over to Bechtold. Campbell with it. Short jump shot. Tried to bank it in. Off the mark. Ball. Watts now. Fakes the three-point shot. Over to Riley Anderson. Now to Evans. No, excuse me, Campbell. Campbell. There's Evans, 3-point shot, and he nails it from the side.
Great ball movement by the Jaguars on that play.
14-6 Jaguars, 6 minutes to go.
Finding the open man.
Yeah, they're starting to warm up here. Nice defense there by Evans. Red Knights keep control. Alata now over to number 44, Uphus. To 33, Nick Peterson, drives the lane, gives it up to Alata. Up top, Alata now, tried to get in, great defense
play
by Watts. Another turnover by the Red Knights.
Textbook defensive play by Watts there.
I see Riley Miller is going to be coming in along with Joe Dunn, and there's another Evans. That's his 2nd in a row from that exact spot, Andrew, and he's hot, and they're up 11 now with 5:11 to go here, first half. And the Red Knights got to get it going from the shooting field here to get back in this match.
Red Knights have had success when they've been able to get the ball inside the paint. That's where I think they need to go with this.
Right, 4 of their 6 points have come from there. The other 2 from the free throw line. You're absolutely correct about that. Okay, that's Nick Peterson over to the right side. Uphus, down low to Alata. And the reverse layup goes in, and that's the break the Red Knights needed, and he'll get the and one. Nice play. Nice bounce pass underneath, giving up the baseline, and Alata just muscles that in there, and he'll go to the line. That was a break the Red Knights needed to hopefully get off the schneid here a little bit. So 4:44 to go.
Looks like the Red Knights have had man open in the paint. They've just had a hard time getting the ball down there. But I've been watching, and I see there's opportunities there for them to exploit that soft underbelly of the Jaguar defense.
Here is Mike Evans' 2nd 3 of the night from the left side. They're going to have to watch him closely and not let him get hot, because he looks like he can be a good shooter once he starts feeling it. So now the Red Knights are in the bonus now with 4:40 to go. Here comes Watts. Gives it up to Bechtold, now up top to Owen Campbell. Campbell being guarded closely by Riley Miller, who just re-entered the game. Now Riley Anderson to Isaiah Watts. Over to Evans. Anderson. Bechtold. Riley Anderson now, Mike Evans. Evans drives the lane, gives it up to Campbell. Watts now.
Jaguars content to be patient, looking for the shot that they want, not rushing anything.
Under 4 minutes. Evans from the other side, and he nails it. That's 3 in a row from the corners. They gotta find a way to stop Mike Evans. The 6'4" senior forward is on fire. He's got to have at least 10 points with the 20 total for the Jaguars.
3 3-pointers that I know of.
Nick Peterson, the lefty, nails it. The 6'2" sophomore. Now the Red Knights are warming up here. 20-12, 3.5 minutes to go. Red Knights are starting to wake up here on a Friday night. Here we go. Riley Miller, or Anderson has it. Isaiah Watts drives the lane, takes it all the way in and scores with the left hand. What a beautiful drive. And that's enough for
timeout.
John Moore, head coach. He's seen enough. He's coming out, giving some instruction to Carter Uphus, who let him get right by there. So they'll talk it over. They're down 10 with 3:16 to go. But the energy level on both teams is starting to ramp up here, Andrew. Here's a Mike Evans. Wow, look at that. He is
nothing
really,
but net.
No, and what a really nice shot. And one of the things I've been noticing in the broadcast after watching the national championship in football, I brought this up in a prior telecast, that when the who was in that game? That was Alabama versus Georgia, and the Georgia kicker, or the Alabama kicker, came out. They ended up winning, but he had a chance to win the game. Look at that shot there by Nick Peterson. And he was really off balance when they showed it on the replay, and he was off balance, and he missed the kick. But then when the Georgia guy came in, he kicked a 52-yarder, and he was just balanced. And balance is so important when it comes to executing shots, like golf shots or basketball shots. And Mike Evans shows incredible balance. He goes straight up, shoots that ball.
Nice high release point.
Yep. Okay, after the timeout, the Red Knights will have it down 10, 3:16 to go. And since they are in the bonus, I would be penetrating the lane, trying to draw fouls, getting to the free throw line. It's a way to get back in the game without a lot of time coming off the clock. All right, Nick Peterson on the left side. Let's see if we notice anything different coming out of that timeout, Andrew. See if they make any real changes. Riley Miller with it. Nick Peterson, who got the last 3, looking for a shot. Now to Dunn in the corner, back to Peterson.
I noticed Mike Evans is taking a breather.
Well, he deserved it, didn't he?
Yes, they might miss his offense, though.
All right, Nick Peterson drives the lane with the left hand, and off the board, he couldn't rattle it in. And unfortunately, he hits the deck, and here come the Jaguars. Over to number 2, Lyons. He comes right in, blocked from behind, out of bounds to the Jaguars. Tough play there for Nick Peterson. He came right in. I thought it was a beautiful drive, and he just couldn't finish it. All right, throw in underneath. Here's that last sequence by Lyons coming in, and a nice block from behind by Joe Dunn. Bechtold from 3, off the mark. Watts. Oh, did you see him make that rebound and pass it before he hit the ground, and he gets the rebound? Wow, that was impressive. And then he gets his other rebound and puts it in, and now they're up 12.
We're dominating the offensive boards.
He got that rebound and passed it before he hit the ground. Yeah, that was amazing. Incredible. Nice drive there, finally. Liam Ford, the senior 6'2" forward, drives the right side and finds pay dirt, so they cut it to 10. 1:45 to go. John Moore barking out instructions from the sideline, urging on his Red Knights. Nice inbounds pass to Watts. Watts twists, turns. What a beautiful pass to Bechtold. He couldn't convert. Boy, Watts is fun to watch. On the right side now, Ford.
3.
And he takes the 3 off the mark. Rebound Jaguars. And Charlie Bedore is back in the match after taking a breather. and he'll
You
run
might
the
think
offense.
Jaguars would look for a really good shot or run this clock all the way down, but they got the layup.
Comes right in, and he
got
scores.
it.
And I thought he got fouled, but they let that one go. 26-14 Jaguars. Wow, Jaguars have come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
7
6,
of 8.
7. Yeah, they've lost 7 of the last 8, but they are looking
Different team tonight.
They're looking great right now. And now into the Red Knights. Rebound, Jaguars. Bedore.
I look for them to take the last shot here, one would think, but we'll see what they do.
Coach Jeff Evans, he is very into this match, and I think they are going to go for a last shot. Why wouldn't you with a 12-point lead?
Unless they can get another layup.
Oh, great defense almost by Dunn trying to steal it. But he gets called for the foul. Only the team's fourth, so not a one-on-one situation for the Red Knights. Now Mike Evans is coming back in, Andrew, with 32.9 seconds. Boy, if you were a Jaguar fan, you'd love to get him set up for one more three before the half, wouldn't you? Good move there.
He knows where to go.
Yep, good move there by the coach to put in some offense. And he'll be throwing the ball in. Keep an eye on number 4 in the near part of our focus there. Tried to get in the Watts, and the Red Knights, big steal.
Careless throw in there.
Liam Ford comes up with it. Now Riley Miller, and they'll probably go for a last shot here. 24 seconds to go. Miller has not gotten hot yet. He's a very good player, and he comes in and off the mark. And they called the foul on Miller. I thought that looked a little dicey, but we'll see if maybe the replay. Let's see here. High off the glass, couldn't convert. Boy, I didn't see the foul there at all.
I saw he came in with his arm. I don't know.
Okay, now 13 seconds to go. Here come the Jaguars. Riley Anderson over to Watts. 7 to go. And the drive by Bedore off the mark. And there's your buzzer. That will conclude the first half. Your score, 26-14. Red Knights down by 12. It's going to be an interesting conversation at halftime in that locker room. We'll see if they come out with a better strategy. Come on back for the second half.
You're always trying to keep your kids safe, right? What about preventing concussion? Concussion can happen anywhere, on a sports field, at the park, even at home. So you need to know the ABCs. Assess the situation, be alert for signs and symptoms, and contact a healthcare professional. Most kids recover completely, but seek care to help them get better faster. To learn more, go to cdc.gov/concussion. Keep kids safe. It's as simple as ABC.
Hey, welcome back to ParkTV 16 Sports on location from Benilde-St. Margaret's High School, the Hobbins Center, and we are bringing you boys varsity basketball Metro West style, and the Bloomington Jaguars of Jefferson are visiting the Benilde Red Knights, and we're about to begin the second half. I'm Robert Christensen. Alongside me is Andrew Silverstein. We're bringing you all the action, and Andrew, it's 26-14, and what stood out to me was Mike Evans, number 4, the Jaguars hitting 3 threes. How about you?
Combination of Mike Evans and number 33, Isaiah Watts, the centerpieces to this Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars offense.
All right, we're about to begin. The Jaguars, of course, are in white and blue, and the Red Knights in their customary red and white. They'll be going from our right to our left, and we're underway. Jaguars have possession to begin with. And that's Isaiah Watts. He's a fun player to watch for the Jaguars, and they've lost 7 of 8, so they definitely want to get on the winning track. Nice pass on baseline down to Bedore. Looks like the starting 5 for both teams are out there that started the match. Riley Miller.
What do we got?
And that's a 5-second call violation. Great defense by Riley Miller, and that has some of the fans on their feet applauding that call. Andrew, you're shaking your head. You didn't like that call.
I'm not saying it was a bad call. It kind of took me by surprise.
Okay, now Alada has it. Benilde needs to get on the scoring path here soon. They only had 14 points in the whole first half. They've got to shoot better than that if they want to have any chance of winning tonight. That's Joe Dunn now. We'll see what Mr. Moore, John Moore, had to say, and that ball is off. Benilde turnover on Carter Uphus. Having a little bit of a tough night. They need him to play better. He's 6'6". Got to start using that size to dominate. Okay, here come the Jaguars. No pressure by the Red Knights, at least not yet. Under 17 minutes to play already in the second half. Isaiah Watts now, number 33. To the right side, that is Owen Campbell. Lyons now. Gavin Lyons, 6'3", senior captain for the Jaguars. Now Watts. No look pass to Lyons. And nice pass into Evans, and great defense by the Red Knights. That was a nice pass by Gavin Lyons, threading the needle. Look at that. Kind of an also no-look pass.
Well, Evans, he's making them from 3, and he's in the paint, trying to get the easy basket. Very versatile player.
Yep, 6'4" senior, and he can do it inside and outside. And nice player for the Jaguars. But great defense there also by the Red Knights. Riley Miller coming in to knock that ball out of Evans' hand to prevent the easy 2-point land. Okay, now Alada tightly guarding Owen Campbell. Gives it up to Watts. Puts the move on, stops, shoots. And we got a hold and a foul. It's going to come up on the Red Knights' Carter Uphus. On Watts right there. Boy,
before the shot.
That was a touch foul. And then he tried to hammer him there.
It was before the shot, so Jaguars will inbound the ball from underneath the basket.
First team foul for the Red Knights. Evans with it, and they've got to stay on him. And that's Nick Peterson, number 33, way out towards the timeline, and Alada tightly guarding Owen Campbell now. Nice. Give and go.
Pass.
Oh, beautiful passing by the Jaguars. Watts to Bedore to Owen Campbell to open up the scoring in the second half at the 16-minute mark. It's 28-14, the largest lead of the night for the Jaguars. Early here in the second half. Pass now intended by Uphus.
Watts with the
to Alada,
steal.
and a steal by the Jaguars. And in to Lyons. Rebound. Uphus gives up to Riley Miller. He comes down the court. Being guarded by Watts. Trying to slow him down.
For 3.
Riley Miller off the mark. Rebound, Jaguars is Owen Campbell, and he'll keep the ball and bring it up. 15.5 minutes to go. Yeah, the Red Knights, I've seen them play a couple times this year at least, and they just look out of sync tonight, Andrew. Oh, and there's
Watts.
Isaiah Watts. Nice turnaround jump shot in the paint.
They got to get a hand up on him. He's just getting uncontested shots.
Now, John Moore wisely calls timeout before this game gets really out of hand. There's Watts. Look at that. Nice shot. Wastes no time with that turnaround jump shot, Andrew. There's John Moore talking to his team. What do you think he's telling him, Andrew?
He's telling him that they're going to have to start contesting those shots and try to not overcommit.
That backdoor pass
They're
from
overcommitting.
Watts to Bedore to Owen Campbell. That was beautiful to watch as well. Jaguars, they don't look like a team that's lost their last 7 or 8.
Well, I was looking at their schedule. Looks like they've played some tough competition.
Yeah, I was going to say that too. Wyzetta, Prior Lake, Eden Prairie, Edina, Robbinsdale, Cooper.
That's a tough schedule.
And they beat Chaska, and I grew up in a conference playing basketball against Chaska, and Chaska always has good basketball teams, so that was a good win. And then they lost to St. Louis Park just a few days ago, but they have come to play tonight, and the Red Knights got to get it going here. 15-15 to go.
They are being doubled right now, more than doubled.
Yep, so Riley Miller, he's got to step up here. He's their leader, captain, point guard, and he's a really good shooter. But the Jaguars have played really good defense on him. There's Joe Dunn, muscles way in.
Nice play.
Yep, nice play by Joe Dunn to settle him down, and really nice to see the Red Knights get a basket right out of that timeout. See if it can make a difference here and turn the tide. Red Knights down by 14 with 14:43 to go. Inside pass. Watts just blew by Walker Johnson.
Looked like Johnson slipped or something.
Nice play by the Jaguars. They really look good right now. Lada comes in on the baseline.
It's going to be a charge.
Nope, they call the block on Watts. First team foul.
Let's see that. He was moving, it looked like.
A little bit. Didn't quite get his feet set, but it was close. I will grant you that. Okay, both teams have one. Here's that nice give. Look at that cut right there.
Well,
Actually,
he tripped on his own man.
But you know what? Watts had him beat already.
Yes.
Yeah. 32-16. They have doubled their score here. I am surprised. And here's Joe Dunn coming right in there, muscling his way. And that's how they're going to have to do it. He has, I think, at least that's 6 points in my memory bank, which is nearly half of their total points in the match. So there's some discussion going on. I'm not sure what the issue is here. The referee is talking to Coach John Moore over there. Not sure what they're talking about. Substitution issue. Anyway, I know this. Gabe Alata, the 6'3" senior forward, outstanding wide receiver for the Red Knights. I wonder where he's going to play in college. I'm sure he's going somewhere. And he misses the first of a one-on-one, and that just does not bode well. When you're down 16 with 14 to go, you got to make your free throws. And he nakes the second one. So they're only about 50% from the line.
Looks like they're going to press.
Yeah, and that could, I mean, the Red Knights, I don't think they're known for their team speed, so this is really going to test them here. This is where the match is going to come down to. They got to press them to get back into it. Mike Evans and the official down there sharing, they were laughing about something.
The zone press, it looks like.
Yep, the 2-2-1 full court zone press, trying to trap them. And the Jaguars break it that time over to Lions, and they'll set up shop. So they get by with it that one. Watts now at the top of the key to Lyons. Bedore from Campbell back to Watts. Boy, they really moved that ball quickly, Andrew. It down below, Evans doesn't find any shot, and turnover to the Red Knights. Let's see if they can make some hay off that turnover. Riley Miller, no points yet tonight. That is surprising. They are doing a heck of a job. Lyons is all over him. Drive by number 32, Liam Ford. I thought there should have been a foul. John Moore certainly did. He can't believe it. He's beside himself on the sideline, and I don't blame him. I thought he got hammered on that. All right, Owen Campbell now being guarded by number 42, Walker Johnson. Johnson's a 6'3" sophomore. Oh, backdoor, and couldn't quite handle it.
Nice idea.
Here's that play right there. He got hammered.
I think he traveled before he got hammered.
I don't think so, but you know, reasonable minds can differ.
Yes, they can.
Or unreasonable minds can differ unreasonably. Nevertheless, we're back underway. Riley Miller with it, crosses the timeline, 13-18 to go. They're still in it, theoretically here, but they gotta get a lot of nice move on Watts, and he puts it in. That's the best play of the night by the Red Knights. Let's see if that ignites them. What a nice baseline move by Alata. That was pretty to watch. Don't ever want to give up the baseline on defense. Owen Campbell now to Watts. Back up top, Charlie Bedore, senior captain, point guard for the Jaguars. Over to the right side to Riley Anderson. To Watts, looking for Evans, and that hit the baseline.
Stop, and they got it.
And that's the third turnover in a row. Red Knights are starting to pick it up. Timeout by the Jaguars. Fans are on their feet here at the Hobbins Center on the campus of Benilde-St. Margaret's, and that man Alata, that really was exciting to watch. Let's see if that ignites him. 1 minute timeout here. So looking at the schedule going forward for Benilde, still a lot of season left. Sections are not until March. They're just in the middle of their conference schedule. Here it is on the screen. So a lot of games left for Benilde. They got St. Louis Park, the big Highway 100 rivalry, I like to call it. They're right across the street from each other. Basically St. Louis Park, Highway 7, Cedar Lake Road, and Minnetonka Boulevard, and Highway 100. They're stone's throw away from each other. That is a big rivalry, St. Louis Park and Benilde, no question about it. So then they got Chanhassen, who has a very good squad this year. Richfield, always a good matchup. Then they're at Chaska, at Bloomington Kennedy, Robbinsdale Cooper, and then they get Chaska again here. And there's still some games left after that, I believe.
We'll see if that timeout gives the Jaguars the composure that they need. They started to look like they were coming unwound a little bit. We'll see what happens now after the timeout.
All right, Riley Miller with it. And if you're the Red Knights, after that timeout by the Jaguars, coming down and getting another score here would really ignite the crowd. They have a chance to cut the lead with a three-point shot to 10. There's Alada. He'll take the three, off the mark. Rebound. Nice job by Charlie Bedore blocking out Riley Miller.
Big gamble by Benilde there going for the three. Well, they've been getting opportunities inside. That's where they're scoring their points.
Yep. That's right, almost all of them. If not all of them. Oh, there's a drive, and he got hit by the body. He'll go to the line. That was number 11, Riley Anderson. And he got hit hard by Liam Ford. Another backdoor bounce pass by Watts. Good foul by the Red Knights there. It's only their second team. Otherwise, that was a sure 2 points. Make them earn it at the line. So Riley Miller will shoot 2.
Jaguars are exploiting that back door. We've seen it several times here in the second half. Overzealous defense by the Red Knights. Jaguars are taking advantage.
Absolutely. Oh, now checking into the match is number 24, the very tall 6'8" junior Dylan Drees. Like to see him get going using his height advantage to do some damage on the scoreboard for the Red Knights. Riley Anderson rattles in the second one. I think that's only the second point in the second half for the Jaguars. So as inept as the Red Knights were scoring in the first half, it seems the Jaguars are struggling a little bit here in the second half. They've had 3 turnovers on passes down below, and they've been able to connect on.
They still have a 15-point lead.
They do. All right, Riley Miller on the right wing, guarded closely by Lyons. No, that's number 15 in the match now, Matt Kipper, senior 5'9" guard. And there's a height disadvantage there between Kipper and Riley Miller. They had to post him up. And number 32, Liam Ford.
Benilde needs to exploit the paint area. That's where their power is coming from. That's where their opportunities are coming from.
Yeah, they're a little bit bigger and stronger, and that's where they're going to get their points. They can have their way down there with their better size and strength. Let's see if they continue to do that.
Maybe that'll free
another
up their outside
backdoor pass
game too.
And another turnover. That's the 4th one in the second half that I can recall. And so the Red Knights need to start capitalizing. Still 11:01 to go here, and there's the replay. Liam Ford. All right, Riley Miller now will bring it up. No full court press by the Jaguars.
There's enough time left here for Benilde to make a run.
Absolutely. They're at home, and they are not giving up. Nice play down to Alada. Missed assignment by the Jaguars. That brings some of the fans off their feet. It brings the bench off their feet. And now they got the full court two press. And that's going to be another oh my goodness. I think he missed that call. Let's see the replay. That went off the Jaguar.
Well,
right in front of the official.
We have the benefit of the replay. The referees do not.
They missed it. There's a nice
How
play
many
down
layups
to
in a row have there been for Benilde? Like 3 or 4 in a row.
Yeah, that's so full court press. Alada almost takes it away. Approaching 10 seconds here. Oh, they just get it over in time, I believe. All right, Jaguars now with it. Owen Campbell, number 3. Alada. Benilde really kicking up, notching up the defense here. Owen Campbell from 3-point. That's off the mark. Big rebound. And it hit the top of the backboard.
Not necessarily the shot that the Jaguars coach is looking for at that moment, I think.
So 10:08 to go, and Riley Miller being guarded by Matt Kipper. Mr. Kipper, number 5'9", senior. Not a keyboardist for a rock band. A lot of give. Didn't see Charlie Bedore. Nice sneaky steal there by Bedore, Andrew. I thought that was really good defense by the Jaguars, taking that ball away. Something that the Red Knights can't afford. They're still down 11.
Jaguars need to get the ball inside to Watts. He's been a little quiet the past couple minutes.
Yep, and there it is. He's got it.
Kicks it out.
Outside to Bedore, rebound.
Evans
takes it away from Walker Johnson, but he lost it out of bounds. So another turnover by the Jaguars. Boy, they have really imploded here a little bit here in the second half. Right there, fight for the ball, and it just went out of bounds off Evans.
If I'm coaching the Jaguars, I'm getting the ball inside to Watts to calm my squad down.
Okay, Riley Miller now across the timeline. They can cut it to single-digit deficit. This trip down the court. Dries from three-point land, off the mark.
Can't find it.
Boy, why they don't post that 6'8" kid down low, I have no idea. I don't know why you want your 6'8" forward throwing up 3 points. Huge height advantage he has.
Pick and
All right,
roll.
now in the
There's
match
Watts.
is number 11. That's Riley Anderson.
Nice defense. Watts
Ball
on the
loose,
ground.
and Riley Miller comes off with it. On the left side, Owen Campbell watching him. Watts now, the double team, inside to Dries. Dries gives it up. Back to Dries, he shoots off the mark. He has not scored all night. And
Careless.
ill-advised pass
Evans.
cross court. Evans is going to take care of
One-on-two, he's
this.
going to go to the line, I think.
Oh, they call it before the shot? I don't know about that. Here's Riley Anderson down to Watts, and great block there. I had not seen that. I was looking down when that happened.
Walker Johnson.
Walker Johnson, that was the best defensive play tonight. That was amazing. Nice job. Dries will have a seat.
Got a timeout here. Jaguars with a timeout.
Jaguars will take timeout, talk it over. I think, what was the halftime score, Andrew? Was it 32-14? They've only scored 2 points in the second half. So here are the records. We're just really getting underway in the conference schedule. And Chanhassen is 2-0, Benilde 2-0. So this is a big game. Jefferson's 1-2, big conference matchup. All teams are in it here. Richfield's 0-2, Bloomington Kennedy 0-2, but this early in the conference season, I can see why this match is being hotly contested by Jefferson. They're only 1-2, and they can go to 2-2 here.
They'll be right back in the thick of things in the conference race.
Absolutely, and Benilde, they're 2-0, tied with Chanhassen. Chanhassen has a nice squad.
Both teams struggling to find their mark on the outside shots in the second half so far.
Well, I'm not an expert at basketball, but 34-23 score halfway through the second half is not a big scoring machine by either team, at least not tonight. Lots of good defense, though. Both teams are great defensively, showing lots of hustle. Both playing very tenacious, very good man-to-man defense. Defense is not the issue here. Scoring is the issue. All right, back underway. Jaguars have possession. Inbounds pass to Bedore. Out to Riley Anderson. Now to Owen Campbell. Campbell being guarded closely there by Walker Johnson. Now done on Watts.
Nice
down low to Evans. He pushes his way in. And boy, that's a spectacular play by Evans, Andrew. He's a really nice player.
And a nice
Mike
entry
Evans.
pass by Watts, too.
Yep. Mike Evans he put the elbow up there, created some space, nice turnaround.
You got to think the Jaguars coach told their team to get the ball into the hands of their players that they can count on.
Mike Evans is in double digits scoring tonight. Now inside to Joe Dunn, and that's what, he just missed it, unfortunately. But they get the rebound. Riley Miller, you got to get him hot, and
there
he nails it. He is dangerous.
10 points.
Yep, now he cuts it to 10. That changes everything, that three-point shot. Riley Miller, I've been waiting for him to get hot because he is a very good shooter, and it's been a while. First points of the game come with 7:22 to go in the second half. All right, now Mike Evans with it. Now Watts. Owen Campbell being guarded closely by Walker Johnson. Boy, they get right up in their face there. Campbell now. Riley Anderson on the left wing to Watts. Watts drives the lane, comes in, nice!
Oh.
Riley Miller, but Watts gets it away.
Regains
I
it.
thought Watts got away with a push there, but the referee was screened.
We got a foul,
And
timeout.
timeout by the Jaguars. John Moore's off the bench. Here it is. Look at that, nice. Batted away.
You could have pushed him there.
I thought Watts pushed him just a little. Then out on the floor. Wow, what a great match. Both teams are scrapping away. And that would be the term that comes to my head there, Andrew. Scrappy. Both teams are scrapping away here.
Leaving some skin on the floor.
There is Coach Jeff Evans talking it over, wringing his hands. What do you think he's telling them, Andrew?
He's telling them to, I would say, get the ball inside. Go to your primetime players that have been able to put the ball in the net. And when I look at the score sheet, it's Mike Evans and Isaiah Watts. That's where the points are coming from.
Some Benilde fans there, sporting their red proudly for the Red Knights, looking a little pensive. Red Knights are undefeated in the conference. They don't want to lose to the Jaguars tonight.
Defend the home court.
Absolutely. Okay, out of the timeout. I expect this to be a war for the next 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go.
It does feel that way.
Yeah, it's very physical. Fun to watch. It's like Big Ten basketball kind of. Just tough, rough shots playing. All right, another miss by the Jaguars. Here come the Red Knights. Chance to cut it to 8 or 7. This trip down the court. Boy, if they get a hoop here, the crowd's going to be going crazy. Got a student section on their feet to our left here.
Vanilla's got to get a good shot off here. They got to work the ball in.
Here comes Riley. Oh,
and he got it.
Riley Miller, his second basket in a row, and now it's 8. They got a full court press on. Both coaches are on their feet. They want to win, man. They really want to win. That's what makes sports so exciting. Okay, now Lyons over to Watts. He'll shoot the 3 to silence the crowd. Way off the mark. Nick Peterson with the rebound. Into Riley Miller's hands, and that's where it needs to be. And the senior guard captain brings it up the court. Nick Peterson wide open. He'll drive the lane. Gives it up to Liam Ford. His shot off the mark. Beautiful rebound by Walker Johnson. Boy, I think you got to have Riley Miller shooting the ball here down the stretch, Andrew, whenever you can. And you know who knows that?
Oh, that's over and back.
Over and back. Oh, unfortunate. Bad luck there. Here's that nice lay-in, and just
gets
rolls in. Nice touch there by Riley Miller. That's his 5th point of the match. All right, throw in at half court. Only 4 total fouls here in the second half.
They come back with Gabe Alati in for Walker Johnson.
All right, that's good to see. Alata's in there. Riley Miller, Nick Peterson, Liam Ford, Watts, and he gets hit by the body. Yep, Joe Dunn got him. That's okay, though. Only the 4th team foul. Plenty of time with 5:24 to go. Here's that play right here. Watts, big, strong drive, gets him with the body. Joe Dunn didn't like it, but it happened. So number 33, junior Isaiah Watts, starting quarterback on the football team as well, as is Riley Miller. Not an accident that point guards and quarterbacks end up playing the same position, I would say. And he misses that shot. Boy, that is great for the Red Knights. Coming out now is Liam Ford. In for him, Carter Uphoos. And the shot is made by Watts. 9-point lead for the Jaguars, 5:20 to go. Riley Miller now will set up shop here in the half-court offense. Alata now, just into the match. Joe Dunn. Over to 44, Carter Uphoos. Miller over to Alata. He'll drive baseline. Gives it to Joe Dunn. He'll stop. Gives up to Nick Peterson. Blocked. Gives it over to Joe Dunn. He'll shoot the short jumper off the mark. Boy, they just aren't making those 10-foot. But rebound Benilde. Ball loose. Possession arrow.
Jefferson ball.
Timeout. I think Jefferson called timeout on the floor.
Not sure.
Yep, that's what happened. Here's Nick Peterson. Look at that block. Boy, number 5, Charlie Bedore, 5'9". Blocks 6'2", Nick Peterson on the jump shot. That was impressive. Perfect timing. Great action here in the Metro West Varsity Conference tonight. ParkTV 16 Sports on Location is your best cable sports television station in the state. No question about it. We're happy to bring you all of these images on HD TV, Park 16 Sports on location. Okay, out of the timeout. Benilde, they just got to keep doing what they're doing here, Andrew, and just hope it happens a little bit more frequently with 4:51 to go. But they're hanging in there with that three-point shot. Things can happen really quickly here. So now also full court man-to-man. Looks like defense. Charlie Bedore has it. Riley Miller all over him. Picks up his dribble. Pass to Owen Campbell. Still in the backcourt. Charlie Bedore, Riley Miller on him. Oh, they just get it over the timeline at 4:39. That may have been more than 10 seconds. Charlie Bedore now with it. Watts over to Owen Campbell. Over to the left side to Evans. Mike Evans, he has at least 11 points, 3 threes, but he hasn't done much in the second half. Benilde came up with an answer for him, that's for sure. Great defensive matchup here by both these teams.
You can see those cuts going to the basket that Benilde was being exploited on earlier in the second half. They seem to have tightened up the defense, and those passes are not available.
Yeah, I mean, Jefferson has only scored 5 points in the second half.
If I'm coaching Jefferson, I'm looking for a good shot. Hold on to the ball, get the shot you want from a high percentage area.
Yep, okay, play underway. Charlie Bedore now with it. Boy, I keep looking for Benilde to look a little fatigued because they're playing the full court press here, but they still look very fresh. Alada, Isaiah Watts now. Wow, they're denying every inland pass there, Andrew. Oh, Bedore beats Riley Miller, drives the lane, and the reverse layup
nice
with the left
play.
hand. Beautiful shot. Absolutely.
That's a big basket for
huge.
the Jaguars.
Absolutely huge. 3:39 to go.
Benilde needs to answer.
Nick Peterson off the mark. Ball, they give it to the Red Knights.
Not a lot of offensive rebounding there on that missed shot by the Red Knights.
And Charlie Bedore just rattles that in there. He did, on that replay, put his hand up just to keep Alada from getting in there. And nice play by Charlie Bedore, the senior guard.
There you're looking at Joe Dunn. If I'm Benilde, I want to get the ball inside to Joe Dunn.
Yeah, he's a big presence down there, big shoulders. There, he's got the ball right now. Yeah, he's a big kid. 6'5", senior. Oh, he's open just for a second. Miller missed him.
They're looking for him.
Oh, yeah. Because he has a size advantage on Mike Evans. Just bigger, stronger. He can have his way. Riley Miller from outside, off the mark. Rebound, Alada. Big offensive rebound. He's underneath. He tries to put it up, and they call the foul. Finally, Watts. Only the second. Here's that replay right here. Oh, I thought he got him there. And then I don't think he got him after that, but I think he got him on the pre with the body, bumped him. Nevertheless, Alada's going to the line on this one. Oh my goodness, all right. So he'll try to cut it 2-9 if he can make both of these, and he's got to make these if they want to get in, and he does. Makes the first one. 39-29, 3:11 to go.
Joe Dunn takes a breather.
Yeah, Dunn's out, and it might just be for defensive purposes at this point. But he's been in there. I bet he needs a breather. So Alada now for his second shot. And off the mark. Boy, they've just been 50% from the free throw line, Andrew. That's not going to get it done. Alada now guarding Owen Campbell. Campbell takes it all the way in, and they do call him finally for riding him on the hip. And now Benilde has to worry about the 1-and-1 here. Yeah, he got him. Just a little bit. 5th team foul. Second personal foul. Throw in and push off by number 5, Charlie Bedore. .302 to go. Boy, that was huge. Here's the replay. Let's see what the foul was. Oh, he lowered the shoulder.
Number 11.
Yeah, he put the shoulder down.
Called it on Riley Anderson.
Yeah, and he put the shoulder into Riley Miller. They can't do that. Riley Miller with the shot. He nails it. Nice looking shot. Riley Miller's getting going. And as we said at the beginning of the broadcast, Riley Miller has to get going if they want to have a chance at winning. Oh, he stepped on the baseline and a turnover. Boy, I don't know. I didn't see it, but boy, that is interesting. Let's see here.
He moved his feet. He traveled.
I see. Yep, that's what he's calling. So big turnover, 2:42 to go, 8-point deficit. Here's Riley Miller. Look at this beautiful shot. Really nice balance. You see how he goes straight up, not off. And another basket.
6-point deficit.
Red Knights are getting back into it, and
what do we got here?
Foul. Yeah, this game is getting rough, man. It is getting rough. We had a feeling that's what this was going to happen here. 2.5 minutes to go.
Benilde is ramping up the intensity, which is what they need to have happen if they want to get back in this game.
And it's working. Boy, they have come out and put the clamps on the Jaguar offense. Full court press. You wonder why they didn't do it from the very beginning. Charlie Bedore. Double teamed over to Watts across the timeline. In the left corner, Riley Anderson. To Bedore, to Owen Campbell. Jaguars are in the bonus now, Andrew, so I would be driving the basket if I was the coach for the Jaguars and drawing fouls and going to the line. Watts now.
Keep that ball moving around.
Yeah, and I saw Charlie Bedore look up at the clock, 2 minutes, so they're playing the clock for sure now, Andrew. And why wouldn't they?
Yeah. That's a reach in.
Yeah, and that was on purpose. They got to stop the clock.
Send number 11, Riley Anderson, to the line on a 1-on-1. Couple of big free throws coming up.
Absolutely. So, 1:56 to go, 6-point deficit at halftime. The Red Knights were down 14 points. They have scrapped their way back into within 6 with 2 minutes to go.
They're going to either win or lose this game at the free throw line, I think.
Yep, most games are won or lost there, that's for sure.
First one he nailed.
And that's where the 1-and-1, I mean, the Jaguars, that is a godsend to them. Honestly, I would be driving all the time now if I were the Jaguars and drawing fouls, going to the line, and winning the game at the free throw line. Yeah, and that's 2 in a row now.
You might want to foul someone other than Riley Anderson.
Yeah, maybe. All right, here comes Riley Miller. He drives the lane, stops, pops, shoots off
Can't get it
the
to
rim.
fall. Evans,
Rebounds
foul.
Evans, foul. He'll
Back
go
to the free throw line.
Yeah, it's going to turn into a free throw shooting contest for the Jaguars for sure. So they'll come down.
Not a bad shot taken by Benilde there, just couldn't get it to fall.
That's who I'll take that shot every time. I mean, that's a short jump shot. He usually makes those.
It's a good opportunity, not a bad shot, just couldn't get it to fall through.
So at the line, Mike Evans had a great first half with 3 threes. I think they were almost all in a row, and he makes that. He's got a great looking shot, Andrew.
Nice, easy release.
Perfect follow through. My guess is he'll be playing somewhere in college, Division III, maybe Division II. He's got a really nice shot. Look at that, bang, textbook. Okay. Back up to a 10-point lead for the Jaguars.
Benilde has to get a basket here.
Yeah, they've given up 4 points at the line. Alana comes in, can't quite finish. They got to get a foul. Yep. Evans now in the open court. He'll turn back. The clock is their friend now, and Bedore comes in. That is going to spell curtains for the Red Knights.
12-point lead.
They tried to foul him.
It was down to 6. Wasn't it?
Yeah, but they've gotten 4 points at the line, and now that layup, and that's where the foul. Joe Dunn underneath, and he gets the shot, and one. So let's not speak too soon, Robert. Speaking to myself there, I thought it might be just about over, and it's getting close.
Putting points on the board with the clock stopped. That's what you want if you're Benilde.
Joe Dunn is really good on in the paint down low there. Big wide shoulder kid there, 6'5".
They need to have this free throw.
Yeah, still down 10.
And they get it.
So, hey, it's a 3-possession game with minute 13. So, right here, you know, a lot of just needed to foul him. It may not have made a difference, but if he had made the free throws. But nevertheless, full court press by the Red Knights. They need a turnover badly. Owen Campbell, and they get the turnover. Clapping his hands, Liam Ford, he is fired up. And here
They
come
bring
the Red
Dunn
Knights.
back in. Dunn's coming in for offense.
So they're taking them out just like the pros kind of do on those
Liam
timeouts.
Ford playing defense, and
Here comes number
Joe
24,
Dunn.
and also into the match, Dylan
Dries.
Dries. Yeah, the 6'8 junior. And now checking in for the Jaguars is Gavin Lyons, the senior 6'3. We haven't seen
Evans.
it. Evans looks tired. He's had
Maybe
a great
for-
night tonight.
For defensive purposes.
Yeah, and he just looks tired. Dries from outside, and oh no!
Cannot get it to
God,
fall.
it's just not working out. Big, another three, off the mark, rebound Dries,
Foul.
and he's fouled. It'll be a side out though. It's only going to be the 15th
Not a
foul for
shooting
the
violation.
Jaguars. Yeah, he got hit right in the nose there. Evans coming back in now, Andrew. Riley Miller will throw it in. 51.7 seconds to go. Into Peterson. He'll drive on Watts. Oh, he almost got caught jumping there, but got away with it. Riley Miller on the right corner. Over to Dries, to Peterson. Peterson drives the lane, and the
Can't
skyhook
get it to
is
fall.
off the mark.
And a foul.
Foul on Joe Dunn. Nice drive there, just couldn't quite connect. That's another story of the game, Andrew. Benilde, their shooting percentage just can't be that great. What do you think?
Yeah, they certainly have struggled to get the ball to go through that little cylinder.
Riley Miller now will throw it in. Still just down 9, but 31 seconds. They're going to need Reggie Miller type threes.
There's
and
one.
They get one. For those who don't know, there was a playoff game in the 90s where Reggie Miller, I think, hit 3 threes in 9.3 seconds against the Knicks to win the playoff game. Wow, what a great shot by Riley Miller. Where has he been all night? Showing up
down
here in the
to
second
6.
half. Yep, down to 6. So 25.4 seconds. Don't go anywhere. Hang in there. Both teams are now in the bonus. Sets the 16 foul for the Jaguars. 1 minute timeout. Exciting matchup here at Metro West. There's some of the Benilde fans hanging on the edge of their seats. There's that lovely couple in red. He looks nervous. The guy there on the right, Andrew, he wants to see a win here. There's some nice kids here enjoying it. I remember going to high school games as a kid. It's kind of fun. Future Red Knight there, huh? He looks like he's a little nervous about the game too. He's looking in there. He's got his mom over there, his brother and sister. Some other fans on the sidelines. Great atmosphere here at Benilde-St. Margaret's. Got student section over there on the left. They're not giving up. Great team spirit exhibited by the Red Knights. Okay, we come out of the timeout. Down 6, 25.4 seconds. Full court press by the Red Knights. Throwing it in, Owen Campbell. John Moore over there, barking at Nick Peterson. Giving him last minute instructions. Still giving him instructions. Yeah, I don't know who's running the clock tonight. But they got it now. It's 27 seconds. I think there was 27 point something. Now, inbounds pass to Bedore, and we got a possession arrow to the Red Knights. Big turnover. Huge.
Great defense by the Red Knights.
And that has been the story of the second half, Andrew. Excellent point. They get right in there, and Riley Miller ties him up. What a heady play by the point guard senior. And he'll throw it in. Boy, they need to score here. Into Dunn, gives it to Riley Miller.
Looking for a shot.
Into Dunn. He'll put it in. And now it's 4. It was timeout. Took a while for the clock to stop. Almost a full second went.
They have closed this gap here.
Riley Dunn does what he does best on the block with the turnaround layup in. They can't stop him. He's too big, too strong. So now, 4-point deficit. This has been the closest margin since the very beginning moments. Really exciting basketball here tonight.
Benilde has stormed back in the last minute.
All on defense, really. What a great defensive matchup. Both teams have really played really good defensive basketball, and you can see that by the low score, 45-41. You look at some of the prior scores in Benilde, it's been 50s, 60s, 84 they put on Wyzetta. Looking at, no games in the 40s at all in Benilde's background, and looking at the Jaguars, they're like 70s, 50s. They did lose a game only scoring 36 to Eden Prairie, but great defensive matchup here. Both teams playing great defense. That is not a problem for either one of these teams. All right, here we come out of the break. So, dudes, Benilde, they got a foul here, I guess, if they can't get the turnover right away on the inbounds pass, Andrew. What do you think?
Absolutely, they're going to need to foul.
Yep, and there you go. It's a free throw shooting contest. Mike Evans will throw it in, full court press by the Red Knights. Oh, they do a little play where and there's the foul on Mike Evans, and that is not the guy you wanted to foul. He is money from the line. So with a 4-point lead, Mike Evans goes to the line.
He got a quick foul. Not a lot of time went off the clock.
Yeah, that was well done by the Red Knights. And it's still a 2-possession game, even if he makes these two. So there was a 4-point, or is a 4-point deficit. If he makes both of them, it's a 6-point deficit.
2 possessions.
So still just a 2-possession game. So don't go away. Evans rattles that one in.
He's 3 for 3 from the line in the last minute here.
And he's 3 from 3 from three-point land. He's the star of the game for the Jaguars. And Riley Miller is for the Red Knights, him and Joe Dunn. All right, he makes the second one, not unexpected. 6-point deficit, 14.2. Isaiah Watts is over the timeline. They're going to put a little bit of pressure on him just to kind of shave off a second. 12 seconds to go. Boy, I don't know if there's enough time.
Shot.
Yep.
Broken up.
And that's going to do it. That's going to take way too much time for Riley Miller from way out. And he nails it. Timeout. Wow. It's not over, folks. 0.8 seconds. Now, when I saw the timeout go up, it was more like 1.5, but wow, look at this shot by Riley Miller. That is big time, Andrew.
That's a 4-pointer.
That's big time, clutch shot. You know, he had 0 points in the first half. He's got double digits here in the second half. And that is the story of the game. Benilde just took a while for them to wake up tonight, Andrew, because they've dominated here in the second half. Big time. Limiting, I think the Jaguars to about 10 or 12 points, and 4 of them have come from the line. They put the hammer down on the Jaguars. They just got too far behind. So I'm looking at the clock. There's been some issues with the clock. Now it shows 10.0. So I'm looking across the way at the clock guy. He's wearing Jaguar colors. I will notice that. He's wearing a light blue. I'm not really suggesting anything. Now here comes the superintendent, or no, the athletic director coming over, looking at the clock. No politics involved here at all, of course. So let's see.
1.5.
Now that's what I saw when there was the timeout. I'm wondering if the Jaguar coach is watching this. I think that's accurate, 1.5. So what's got to happen here, Andrew? A steal and a quick shot. They got to steal.
Well,
they can't go down the court.
Oh, foul.
Yeah, might as well. Well, how is there 0.5 seconds taken off the clock?
The ball was not even
inbounded.
Yeah, that's a bit odd. Oh, they reset the clock.
Okay, the clock guy. God bless him, but geez, Louise, it's been a circus at the clock tonight. So 1.5. Well, a basket here will seal it pretty much. Isaiah Watts to win the game right here, unless they get fouled.
That looks like it might do it.
Now it's a 2-possession game, and I don't think it can happen in 1.5. Score, get the ball back and score again. What a matchup here tonight. Watts, and Hill on purpose tried to miss it. Now if you're the Jaguars, you just let him shoot. Riley Miller off the mark. And that will bring this very interesting match to a conclusion, Andrew. Jaguars come into the Benilde's home court and get the best of them, 49-44. Benilde will go to 2-1 in the conference. The Jaguars will go to 2-2 in the conference. And that will conclude our broadcast for tonight. I'm Robert Christensen along with Andrew Silverstein, for Paul Broden, our producer, and our great cameramen here tonight. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.